Radio redemption time. We're at the 20 over World Cup. We're in the qualifying stages. We've got a good pool. We're in the favourable so the draw. We've got Hong Kong and Scotland and Afghanistan in that pool. Tricky pool. West Indies, Zimbabwe, Papua New Guinea, Netherlands. That shapes up to be very difficult for probably Zimbabwe at least. West Indies should qualify from that side. Squad is a wee bit different. We have chucked in Mansfield. See Mansfield in a sprinkling of gains for Ireland. He's got a wee bit of talent. Like he picked up 100 in a 20 over game. Obviously, it was I think a couple of seasons ago, but he is very capable with the bat. But he's going to be thrusted in and given a go in this campaign. Nolan Burton, Sterling back as well. Like you're going to see why I bought Sterling back. I think he still can offer a wee bit. He's had a phenomenal career, over 10,000 20 over runs, average of 26, 62 50s, 400s. You've got to pick him, I think. Donny, Tector, Camford, Delaney, Adair, Ball, Mansfield, Dempsey, Little, Manley, Foster, and Humphreys. Probably wondering how the New Zealand tour went. It didn't go too well. We will go to the Ireland fixtures. So you guys are here when we drew with New Zealand. We got dominated in this game. We're out for 312 with Tector 59, Donny 89, 225 deliveries, Adair 39, Jamison, Bolwell 5 for 70, 2 for 97 for Keane. There, so yeah, some positive performances there. New Zealand 502 for 2. We just didn't have an answer for them all series. The bowling was just all out of sorts. Debutant here in Godwin, Jimmy Godwin. So give him a go, see if he could be up to it, and yeah, just didn't really look threatening. Adair and Camp for a wicket apiece, but Vishvaka 106, 132, 16 fours. Conway 23 fours and 3 sixes, 176. He had a monumental series. Holroyd 113 and Moriarty. They probably got to let him get through to 100, but they obviously declared a wee bit early. In this innings, we got through to 353 with Nolan, 122, his first 100 at the level, 402 deliveries, 7 boundaries. 7 boundaries and Tector's 82, 37 for Burton. Then we just sort of faded away a little bit once the wicket started the tumble. They fell at regular interval. 3 for Keenan Phillips, 2 for Jamison. New Zealand needed to get 167. They did it quite comfortably with Conway 77. What a tour he had. He is in exquisite form. That was his series, 241, 176 and 77, so he's in great form there. And yeah, the One Day International Series didn't go all too good either. We got dominated, the 20 over series, so we got dominated a wee bit. 132 for 9 with Delaney 34 and Adair 35, saving some major blushes. 3 for Keenan Phillips at the top. They did the damage effectively, and Coates 2 for 21 there, and yeah, comfortable chase with Bunter 69 of 35 at the pick of the players there. Next game, 145 wet, we improved a little bit. Tector and Camphor came together and sort of put a partnership together when we lost our first 3 wickets for no runs. So Keane picked up a hat trick, and yeah, 5 for 21 for him, 3 for 19 for Smith, 2 for 42 for Coates. Surprised we got through to 145, but you can for sort of resurrect the innings a wee bit. But again, another very comfortable run chase with Glenn Phillips 49, 30s to Holroyd Moriarty, and 26-14 for Vishvaker in another dominant display. And then in this game, we got through to 179, which I thought was a good competitive score. Nolan at the top 45, 39 for Camphor, 37 for Delaney. That was a decent score, I felt, in this chase, but they done it easy. 80 for Holroyd, 8 off 46, 8 fours, 3 sixes, 7 fours, 3 sixes for Moriarty. And it's just a nothing sort of tour for Ireland cricket. We just didn't really take any wickets. And it's just a reason for concern. Some of our players are just really out of form. We're going to have to try and get them into form. This is important to me. I want to get back into the Super 12s. We are going to be starting against Afghanistan, and there's going to be a few surprises in the lineup today. Ball and Mansfield being given an opportunity. They are the future of the club. Obviously, Adair has been a bit out of form this season, so we're going to try something a bit different. Conditions favour a wee bit of spin and a wee bit of seam, so we've got the mix, I think. But yeah, big talking point is Paul Sterling back as captain. Obviously, some players have not taken their chances, and they simply have to be dropped. So that's probably our best lineup for today. We are going to see how we go against Afghanistan. They are a dangerous side. We are going to be batting first. We have to bat reasonably well here. See how we do. Mahmood Sterling. Sterling back. When he thought his career was dusted with Ireland, and he is trapped LBW. So bringing him back has sort of fallen apart a wee bit. Tector being brought up to 3. That's another change that we have done. Getting our best batsman up the order. Good shot from Nolan. Big opportunity for Nolan to step out on the world stage. Made a promising start to his career. It's a good shot. Lovely. All the way for 6. To Tector. Tector was, of course, number 2 batsman in the world in this format going into this season. We'll drop the but he's gone. Mahmood will have Tector for 4. So it brings Burton to the crease, who only averages 14. He did get a 50 in recent times. And he's been in very good touch, like that New Zealand series. Just brought the best out of him. We're going to need it today. Want to start reasonably well. We don't want to get thrashed, like getting into this pool stage. You only got 3 games. And you just sort of need a decent net run rate to get through that next round. So very important. Eyes are on us here. Burton. Has he got enough on that? He does. Just over the boundary. Goes for 6. Just got to consolidate before Rashid Khan and pops their way onto the calling themselves on the bowl effectively. So 45 for 2 after 5. 22 off 10, 19 off 15. 47 for 2 now. 20 off 16 for Nolan. 23 off 15 for Burton. Burton will be out. Mahmood struck again. And we've got Camphor in. Nolan. A lot of pressure on Nolan now as Ireland look for something respectful on the board. The bowl to Mujib and Rashid Khan are going to be dangerous. They are 2 very high quality spin bowlers. Nolan's just found that out. He's gone. He is out for 25. Downey in and Camphor. They just have to rebuild this innings now. Camphor, a lot of experience. Been around since the start of the save, really. Like he is 29. Stats are respectful. Like they are good for us. He adds incredible value to this team. He's gone. Rahman's got the wicket, and we are 62 for 5 now, and we are battling. How are we going to flare? Just got to show some fight. It is overcast. It will suit our bowlers. We're going to have to pitch her up. 2 for 7 off his 2 overs here. Mujibur Rahman. Dhoni could be out as well, and we're just crumbling. Chance for Wayne Ball. And Wayne Ball will depart too, so it's just disaster for Ireland in this first game. In the qualifiers, 74 for 7. Be some work to do in the thing here. Miscue again, and he's gone too. What a disastrous game. Mujibur Rahman 5 for 9. Little Mansfield. Little's gone too. Out for naught. This is a terrible effort from Ireland. And we've been bundled out for 75 against Afghanistan. That is an awful batting card. 25 and 23 for Nolan and Burton, then we just crumbled. 5 for 9, 3 for 31. Hong Kong, Scotland. Scotland out for 108. Gonna have to bowl super aggressively here and just try to get some pride in that jersey. Gurbaz. It's gone. Manly. Just want to get some bowlers in form at least. Was he gone? Little started off pretty well in the campaign. We'll bring in Wayne Ball. Going to keep the field up actually. Just got to get some confidence going. Wayne Ball to Ishaq. Trying to delay this as long as possible. Yeah, we've been comprehensively outplayed. Camphor will come in. Camphor will keep the field up. Taking a few wickets on the surface. It was a tough surface to bat on, but we've got to score 120, 130 on that surface to compete. Because look at this. We're doing a good job with the ball. That's the problem that has sort of occurred in this game. We'll bring Manly back. 4 to win for Afghanistan, and they will pick up the win by 5 wickets. They'll be happy with that. To start their campaign off against probably the other strongest side in the competition. They win comprehensive and Hong Kong win by quite a bit of amount. We've got work to do. We have to knock over Hong Kong. So Netherlands beat Papua New Guinea, West Indies beat Zimbabwe. So this is a big game for us. We are going to bring Markadeer in. Markadeer will just add that little bit of experience. Wayne Ball will drop to 9. Do we go for the extra? We're going to go for Foster, I think. Ball will drop out of the Arden team. Even though Ball bowled relatively okay. Mansfield didn't really get an opportunity, but he did get it. He's getting a wee bit of a taste here and there. But that's our best team we can put out. I think Paul Sterling has to stay in that team. We've got to put Hong Kong away. We've got to get it in good channels. We'll just put it in this area here, and just ask some good questions. Hopefully, it's favourable conditions for some swing bowling. The Kapoor gone. It's gone for 2. Little to Rickman. Rickman out too. So Manly and Little doing a good job together. Bring Markadeer in. Foster. 68 for 2 after 6, so Bubba Hyatt has been around a long time. He has got some good numbers to his name, so we need to get him out. We bring in Curtis Camphor. Could be another really disastrous campaign if we're not careful. This is a dangerous pitch for them. Going. Curtis Camphor strikes. Overs 1 for 11. Delaney will come in. So get the ball in good areas if we can. Shah's gone. It's gone for 10, but the big one is Bubba Hyatt. We need to get him out. Delaney's drawn the edge, and that's a good over for us. Delaney doing the job. 65. Knock. Little back. Just break the back of this innings if we can with his bowling. 121 for 6. This is a good over for Little, and the last couple of overs have just really swung the momentum back to Ireland. Khan out. Good over from Delaney. 2 for 22, 4 for 20 for Little. Curtis Camphor will come in and bowl one of the last 3 overs. So he's bowled quite well as well. Good. This is good from Ireland. They've done a relatively decent job in sort of bringing this back. Manly now. And they're going to be bowled out for 141 Hong Kong. So it's a challenging score. But we did well to rescue that a little bit, I felt. So we've just got to start well. Nolan and Sterling together. Just got to make sure we win the game. Just put ourselves in a position where we just simply had to be in a must-win position to advance. Sterling, he is out. He's gone for 6. Hector. Nolan gone too. So it's just difficult for Ireland just to assess where they're at. We've got to be beating these teams. We're much better than Hong Kong and Scotland. Got to deal to them as best we can. Good shot from Burton. That could be out. No, he's found the gap. It's flown for 6. 42 for 2. Bringing Tector up the orders. Probably a bit of a golden strike move in this format. 54 for 2 after 6. 88 at 6.2. 8 wickets in hand. It should be a game Ireland get home on. Batsmen get a wee bit of form and sort of do the job. pretty happy with the recovery here, at the very least. Good shot from Burton. Moves to 39 of 20. Tector 39 of 25. Burton 28 of 15. 81 for 2. Yeah, since we got annihilated by Afghanistan, our net run rate is just so bad. So we've just got to try and recover it in the next 2 games. Tector is out. 85 for 3. 43 of 30. Tector in now. A really decent job here if we can. On a 29. This is a game that looks like it's going the way of Ireland. The European clash between us and Scotland will be a big one though. Can we get over the line? Shot. Momentum just completely with the Irish batting unit. It's a bit of a patchy Ireland team at the moment, but the 50 for Burton just showed its absolute class in this innings. Curtis Camford's hung round. That's a beautiful drive. That's gone for 4. Works that away. That's boundary. Good shot from Curtis Camford, and that brings the wrap to the game, and it just a comfortable enough chase in the end for Ireland. 57 off 39 for Burton. He'll be pretty happy with that. He's just sneaking that average back up to 20. Yeah, that is a much needed result. And Afghanistan have thrashed Scotland, so they're through effectively. So we've got to keep improving our net run rate. Obviously, Hong Kong played Scotland in that last game. Zimbabwe beat Papua New Guinea by 76 runs. I think that side of the draw is pretty much confirmed. Although Netherlands and Zimbabwe have sort of got to play off for that spot. Big game coming up. We'll stick with the same team. Doheny's sort of his average is a bit average. We're going to go in for Mansfield. No, we had to pick Doheny. He's the only keeper in the squad. This is hard because we just don't have the quality to sort of bring in. I'm going to stick with our unit. And hopefully it does the job. They've got a good experienced team here, Scotland. They will be a challenge for us. Get in good areas early on. Munsey's got the leading edge, and that is an immediate strike for Ireland. They've just got out of the box pretty quickly. Scott Steele and Ollie Davidson. Just seeing that they've got a few cricketers that are playing domestic, which is really going to help them. Foster will get the wicket to steal. That is a much needed wicket. For 29. Foster will strike again, get the wicket to Cook as well. So that is a good wicket to get. 2 for 3 after 1 over there. 69 for 3 after 6. So it's been a quick fire start for the Scottish side. We're going to have to strike again because they are just getting away with us, getting around us a wee bit here. Out for 62 off 29 deliveries. That was a great innings from Ollie Davidson. Like, he looks like a good cricketer for them. We're going to have to bring in Delaney. 117 for 4 after 9 overs. That is great batting, and we are really under the pump. We really need some strikes, or else we're going to be chasing something monumental. Looks like we're going to be chasing over 200 to stay in the competition. That's going to be a big mission for us. Bring Little back. We have to bowl them out. We have to get them out for 180 and hope we can chase it. Curtis Camford hasn't bowled too badly. We'll keep Curtis going. 175 for 5 after 15. The onslaught just continues. And we've got little answers here at the moment. We will change our length, the back of the length, possibly, just to try and dry up those runs. This is horrendous. 202 for 5, 50 off 30 for Tier. He's batted beautifully, Charlie Tier. And this is going to take some getting. This is Scotland's game to lose. And the thing is, we have to win to get through. So Little has sort of got a couple wickets in that final over. 219 for 7. That's going to be a chase that we're going to have to somehow pull off. So we're going to have to hope Afghanistan beat Hong Kong and we just deal with our game. Can we get someone stepping up here? Someone's going to have to score 100, I'd say, if we are to win this. This is a good score. 8 off the first over. It's a respectful start at the very least. You're going to have to sort of launch here. Nolan's gone for 8. 14 for 1. It's just really, really steep. We need some big maximums. Who is going to deliver that monumental innings, edged and somehow nearly roped in and caught? Sterling's gone for 4. The experiment with bringing Paul Sterling back has monumentally failed. Tector's gone for 13 and disaster looms for Ireland again. They need someone to be the launcher of the innings. We need to strike it basically to a ball almost already. Going to be a major patch job. 3 boundaries in a row for Curtis Campher. You have to take off your hat off to the Scots. They just keep attacking, keep believing in their process. The bowling there is there for the taking. Burton is going to be beautifully caught. He is out for a 4. Downey in. Only 1 off the over for Downey. We can't afford any bad overs here. We have to keep scoring as well as trying to keep some wickets in hand. Yeah, just another disappointing campaign. Just wish we were playing last season where we're in great form. Yeah, we're going to be exiting from the group stages again, not even for the super groups. It's just a serious serious problem at the moment. Down the ground, that is 4. He will go for 16, and it's Delaney in. Mark Watts are usually Ricky economical. It's 4. It's 4 again. Just got to keep going. We're just got to keep swinging. We've got to somehow come up with a score. Another boundary. Started with that bad 75 against Afghanistan, and the writing was obviously on the wall. 12.1 and over required. The thing is, it's just going to be constantly at that rate per over, and it's just not going to be easy. Curtis Campher is trying his absolute best here to mount a challenge at the score. We just need a couple of 16 or 17 run overs just to try and get that rate down, and that's a big dagger. Curtis Campher trapped. LBW for 38 off 18. And that goes the Irish hopes, I'd say. And Adair gone. Gets that away for 4. It's just what an embarrassing campaign. Just little to celebrate in that one. before it just fell apart because we had to chase something big. And that is the end of the Irish campaign. We've been pumped here by Scotland. Scotland will get through. We're dead last. That was not a good campaign at all. Again, sliding out of the group stages. We will be just skipping to the next series. South Africa in Ireland now. So that's a bit of a test for us. We will just get to that and just see how we're stacking up. South Africa are the World Cup winners. But yeah, just reflecting on that World Cup, that is not a standard that we want to hold ourselves to. So yeah, ODI Championship's really important in this series coming up. So obviously New Zealand have dropped a lot of games too, but Zimbabwe and Afghanistan haven't won at all. So we are sitting in 9th there. Would love to qualify in that cycle. We can't qualify for the Test Championship if anyone is wondering about that. But yeah, very disappointing episode. Smash the like button, share with a friend, and we'll see you next time.